Well, good morning everybody, and it's a beautiful morning here today, and we're thinking especially today of people who are what we call refugees, people who have had to leave their home countries or their hometowns or cities and have had to settle in a totally different place. And to add to it a little bit, everybody, just to say that I should be doing the same thing in a few weeks or a couple of months' time, because I'm moving up to Lichfield, and it'll be sad to say goodbyes to all my friends in Hadleigh, but I'm going up to be with my children, and I think you'll find in the story we're going to hear that there are some certain similarities. But let's start the story. And it's entitled Ruth Finds a New Home. Naomi was lonely. Her husband was dead, and so were her 2 sons. And she was living in a country that was far away from home, with her sons' widows, Orpah and Ruth. "I'm going home," said Naomi to her 2 daughter-in-laws one day. "Back to my own country, back to Bethlehem where I belong. Now you must stay here. I will miss you, but this is your country and not mine." Naomi expected Orpah and Ruth to kiss her and hug her and wave goodbye. And that's just what Orpah did. But Ruth did something different. She kissed and she hugged Naomi. And then she said, "I'm coming with you." "Why?" asked Naomi. "Why leave your people and your home to travel to a place that you don't know? Here you have a chance of finding another husband. But I can't give you one." But no matter what Naomi said, Ruth would not change her mind. She cared greatly for Naomi and wanted to make sure that she returned home safe and sound. "I'm going with you," she said, "and that's all there is to it. From now on, your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." So Naomi and Ruth went to Bethlehem. And while Naomi greeted her relatives, Ruth went off to find a job. But that was hard because she came from a different country. So she ended up gathering bits of barley in a field that belonged to a man named Boaz. Bits that were left behind when the workers had collected the grain. Now Boaz soon noticed Ruth. He had heard about her too, and what she'd done for Naomi. He admired her courage and her loyalty, and he also took a shine to her. And that is why the next day he told his workers that they should leave a bit more barley behind on purpose. And now Ruth would have more to take home with her. Ruth was delighted, and when she told Naomi what had happened, and when she showed Naomi all the barley she'd found, Naomi asked her who the field belonged to. "A man named Boaz," said Ruth. And now Naomi was delighted too, because Boaz was one of her relatives. And in a flash, Naomi turned from mother-in-law to matchmaker. "Put on your best dress," she told Ruth. "And a little perfume too. You're going to visit Boaz tonight." And so Ruth did. And Boaz liked her so much that he immediately arranged to marry her. Ruth was delighted, and Naomi was too, for God had rewarded Ruth's loyalty and had given her both a husband and a home. And what is more, Ruth gave birth to a son whose name was Obed. And Obed's son was Jesse. And one of Jesse's sons was a shepherd boy named David, who ran into a giant one day. But that's another story.
Ruth could have taken the easy way out and left Naomi to travel alone. But instead, she did the right thing and went with her to Bethlehem. Must have been very difficult, arriving there with no home, and no food, and no money. I'm so glad that Boaz agreed to look after them, aren't you? We all need looking after sometimes, whether we're grown up like Naomi and Ruth, or children like you. Close your eyes and think of someone who looks after you. Now it's over to Brian for a song.
Hello children. This is a song that Ruth might have sung to Naomi when Naomi said, "I'm going back to my home country." Wherever you go, I shall go. Wherever you live, so shall I live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God too. Wherever you die, I shall die, and there shall I be buried beside you. We will be together forever, and our love will be the gift of our lives. Wherever you go, I shall go. Wherever you live, so shall I live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God too. Wherever you die, I shall die, and there shall I be buried beside you. We will be together forever, and our love will be the gift of our lives.
Thank Thank you, Brian. Now I'm going to say a prayer, and if you want to make it your prayer, say Amen at the end after me. Dear God, thank you that Boaz looked after Naomi and Ruth when they needed help. Show us how we can help people who have no home or food or money. Amen.
Well, bye everybody, and I wish you well because you're staying put and I'm journeying to not another country but another place far away from here. 150 miles to be exact. It's been lovely speaking with you, and I hope that you get on well and that you'll be happy in the future. God bless all of you. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye, children. Bye.
Wherever you go, I shall go. Wherever you live, so shall I live. Your people